As a student at LaGuardia Community College, developing your research skills will be key to your success. In your classes, you'll be asked to find information from reliable academic sources to write papers and complete projects. The LaGuardia Library is here to help you through this process, whether this is your first time researching or you're an expert. This video will provide an overview of the key steps for college-level research, including identifying your research question, finding reliable information, and how the library can connect you with resources. Identifying research questions. Overall, the research process is about answering questions. In our daily lives, we conduct research about all sorts of things, like when a building is open, what you need for a license or application, or what phone to buy. The process of college-level research has many similarities with how we usually seek out information, but it also differs in important ways. One of the unique characteristics of academic research is that your research question will be open-ended. Rather than looking for a yes or no answer, you'll be asked to synthesize the available information on a topic and present your findings. For a question like, how does cultural competency improve nursing outcomes? There won't be a single answer. Instead, researchers might come to different conclusions based on the evidence they use to develop their argument. As a result, your findings will depend on the specific sources you bring together during the research process. Finding reliable evidence. When conducting research for a class, professors will likely ask you to draw on scholarly or academic sources. This means articles or books that are written by professors, researchers, or experts in their field, engage deeply with the existing scholarship on a topic, and provide cited evidence to back their claims. Oftentimes, this requires finding sources that have gone through the peer review process. This means the author's work has been evaluated by other scholars in the field. This ensures that all cited evidence aligns with the author's claims and the research was done responsibly. The approval of peer reviewers is considered the gold standard for scholarship and is the highest level of approval research can receive. In general, the most common forms of peer-reviewed works are articles published in academic journals and books published by university or academic presses. When reading scholarly articles and books, it can be helpful to keep in mind that peer-reviewed research is often geared towards readers with some background knowledge on the subject. As a result, it can be helpful to read peer-reviewed research slowly and methodically to work through any new language or concepts. In addition to peer-reviewed research, professors may also encourage you to draw on reports, interviews, legal documents, and datasets to provide verifiable evidence. Finding academic sources. The question remains, though, how can you search for these academic sources? When you search for a question in your everyday life, you might have good luck using Google, social media, or AI to find your answer. Unfortunately, though, you're not likely to have the same success using these tools for college-level research. Most journal articles and books are part of what we call the deep web, meaning they cannot be found through standard search engines. These pages require special permission to access and might be password protected or behind a paywall. Academic publishers frequently charge more than $50 for access to just a single article, which is much more than you should pay. As a LaGuardia student, you should not pay for an article you find on Google. This is where the library comes in to help. Your tuition helps pay for special access to extensive databases for LaGuardia's students, staff, and professors. Our search tools allow you to skip paywalls and quickly find relevant sources. All you need are your CUNY single sign-on credentials. Searching at the library. To begin looking for academic research, navigate to the library's website, library.laguardia.edu. Here, we have two primary ways to search for sources. The first is OneSearch. This tool can look across all the physical and digital resources we have access to at LaGuardia Community College. To use OneSearch, enter your keywords into the search box under the OneSearch tab. This is a great place to start your research because the results are broad. Like conducting a Google search, OneSearch results can give you a good idea of what information exists on a particular topic. Depending on whether you're at home or in person, you can filter results for only online resources or for books and periodicals we currently have on our shelves. The one downside of OneSearch is that the results are not focused on any one discipline or approach. We have so many books and articles available, it can sometimes be difficult to find the exact ones you need. This brings us to our second option, database searching. These databases bring together research from journals and publishers that focus on similar subjects or disciplines. By narrowing the set of articles we're searching across, we can get higher quality results and find articles faster. The LaGuardia Library provides access to more than 200 specialized databases to help you find articles, books, streaming videos, data, and more. To search through a database, click on the Databases, Articles and Books Online tab in the search box. You can browse by title or by subject to find the best resource for your research question. I recommend spending some time looking at the databases recommended for your specific major. For example, let's look at the databases recommended for humanities students. You'll notice at the top that we've recommended two databases, Humanities Source and JSTOR. These are ideal places to begin your research and will provide high-quality results. From there, we also have access to 8 other humanities databases that may be useful, depending on the subject you're researching. Once you've found the database you're interested in, click through and log in with your CUNY account. From there, use keyword searches to find articles that address your research question. If you ever feel stuck and aren't sure which database to use, you can always ask a librarian for help. We're available to provide guidance at the reference desk in the library or over the chat feature on our website. With these tools, you're prepared to tackle your research projects and find high-quality academic sources. Importantly, these skills will not just be useful during college, but also during your professional career. Many jobs will require you to stay current with the latest developments in your field and conduct independent research. As a student, investing in your research skills now will continue to pay off for years to come.